Hola mis amores, es Amora from MoreWithAmora.com here with a reading for you. So I have a spread here. It's going to be like a 6-card spread to kind of just do a quick reading of what the energy is, what the hidden challenges are, the upcoming blessings, the actions to take, the divine advice, and the most probable outcome if you do make these shifts and changes. Okay? We'll also take a look at any issues with sexual trauma and just see what Spirit has there. So, quick grounding, breathing in for me, please. Quick announcements too. There will be new feathers and new jewelry. I do make them all by hand. These are peacock feathers that I do use for energy healing, that you can use for sage, all kinds of things, just as a meditation feather, an altar feather, whatever works for you. And so you can find those at MoreWithAmora.com. Scroll down to where it says Healing Tools and you'll find the link. All right, so breathing in. Breathe in as far as you can, as much as you can, and then hold that breath. And exhale, exhale, exhale. And then we want you to breathe in, breathing in deeply behind the chest, behind the lungs, filling up your belly, filling up that diaphragm. Holding. And exhale. Getting a release through the mouth. Feet flat on the ground. Wiggle your feet. Wiggle your shoulders. Wiggle your hips so it's all in alignment. Elongate your spine as if there's a string being pulled from the top of your the top of your head and the bottom of your spine. Just creating space. And we're going to do one more set of 3 breaths. Breathing in, holding, and exhaling. Breathing in, holding, and exhaling. Breathing in, holding, and exhaling. Okay? With intention of release and alignment. Breathing in. Hold. And exhale. Again. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale out of your mouth. And breathe in. Hold. Hold a little longer. And exhale. Good job. All right, so Spirit of love, life, and truth, universal truth, divine truth, we ask for clarity. Boom. So there is emotional loss. That is the overall energy. As we continue with this reading, we are thankful to our guides, hidden challenges, the tower, disruption. Things are falling apart. Things are just crumbling. They may feel like they're crumbling. Or they are going to crumble, but it is needed because you're only feeling 75%. Do you keep that because it's comfortable, or do you smash that vase and make a whole bigger one? Or not even smash the vase. As if you have gold. You have some gold that maybe was a broken necklace, a broken something, and you can either keep it the way it is, or you can melt it down and add some more, and you'll have an entire set of earrings, rings, necklace, bracelet, anklet. So that is going to be your 100%. That is going to be the challenge, though, because does it ever feel good when things are just falling apart? Like, look, it's just, he wants to guard his heart. His head is down. So yeah, when things fall apart, it's not always the best feeling. But on the other side of that, there's something that's always going to be worth it. So thanking our ancestors, for they will hold you during this time. If you allow this to happen, if you allow yourself to just surrender to it, the emotional loss that you're feeling, we'll take a look at that as well. But that again is the overall energy, so it'll probably just come out. So asking the ancestors to kind of give us a glimpse, for we know that time is not linear. Time is a spiral, a magical way of seeing things. And so we ask those outside of the constructs of time to show us a little bit of the upcoming blessings to look forward to. An open crown chakra. An open crown chakra. And then mental conflict came up, but it came in upside down. So it's going to be the pouring out. See, this is where the crown chakra is. So maybe any of the, any of the overwhelming thoughts, the overwhelming anxiety, the overwhelming worry, it's kind of, you're tipping it out. You're allowing it to kind of just go away so you don't have the mental conflict. So it's like, and then look at that. Right side up, that is a tree, but we've already established that this is upside down, so that is like roots, allowing you to root all of those thoughts into the earth so that those that are supposed to manifest will manifest fully. But the first card coming out, again, being that crown chakra. So you are being shown that you do have some stuff, you have some blockages up here, but the clarity of it, the releasing of it, that is what you have to look forward to. So you will be at 100%. You will be. So let's check out some actions to take. Spirit of the Most High, what actions can be taken for the highest outcome, the best outcome? What actions need to be taken or can be taken? Because only you can decide whether this is the work you want to do or not, okay? Actions. Third eye chakra came up. We're going to get another one. But that third eye chakra, that's clearing this out, okay? Watching what you're seeing. Watching what you're watching. Being cognizant of what you're seeing. So maybe it's not watching so much violence on TV. Maybe not watching so much porn, if that's your thing. Maybe not watching so much news. Maybe not watching so much housewives, trash TV, court shows. Those low vibrational things that keep you stuck, that make you feel better because you see that other people or other situations can be so much worse. That's not going to help you clear this mental conflict. And even like the third eye and then the crown chakra, that's all of this in here. So that's definitely that mental conflict, that whatever it is that you feel you're just like, meh, stuck, not there. It's not, it's all up in here. It's in your head. It's literally in your head. Okay? So, being careful of what you watch, being careful of what it is that you, sorry, my nose always tickles when I do readings. Always watching what you're seeing. Our brain absorbs so much, even though we don't realize that our eyes are reflecting it to us. So our eyes are picking up so much more and our brain is snagging onto all of it. So we want to be a little bit more cognizant of what it is that we're seeing. And the other action, family life, just focus on your happy home. Focus on a foundational home. Focus on being the best person that you can be, because that will be what assists your family. That will be what assists your relationship with your husband, your relationship with your loved ones, your relationship with those inside your home, outside your home, in your space. Okay? Just checking to see if I get any more messages. Chakra clearing is just what's really coming up. So chakra healing, chakra clearing, specifically the third and the crown chakra, or the third eye and the crown chakra, of course. So, my light, oh, there we go. So the divine advice. So tapping into the frequency of the divine, what advice is there for this story, this session, this information that has been shown to us? Recognition and reward. So do you have a sacred space? Do you have a sacred altar? This is a call to be in more gratitude for the help that you have and what it is that you already have created. Okay? So to get from that 75% to that 100%, gratitude will help you get there. I'm so grateful for the air that I'm able to breathe. I'm so grateful that I don't have to walk a mile to get water. I'm so grateful that if I have to walk, I can walk. Okay? So even just finding the smallest, seemingly ridiculous things to be grateful for will assist. See, and then the heart chakra comes up. So chakra work keeps coming up for you. So that is more divine advice to tap into your heart chakra. So now we're gonna throw the throat in there too, because you're gonna be able to. The throat chakra helps the rest of your chakras in communication. But so far we've gotten the heart chakra, the fourth, the third eye, which is the sixth, and then the crown chakra, which is the seventh. So you're really working on a lot of your spiritual growths, spiritual revelations, and spiritual things. So allow whatever constructs you previously have been tapped into, allow them to fall. Again, allow them to fall. And that's what the emotional loss that you're feeling, it's because, again, time is not linear. So what I'm feeling and what I know is that you are ready to let everything fall, and you're just grieving it ahead of time. You're grieving it without even knowing that you're about to do it. And so now that you're going to do it, you'll be able to move that grieving out of the way because you have a reason for the grieving. And you're like, okay, I'm grieving because I'm transitioning from one thing to another. Moving from one thing to another. And sacred geometry. See those shells here? Tupac, my bae, this is my divine masculine representation counterpart, all fine and aligned. He is. You've seen him. You know him. Tupac chakra. But the shells. So that's coming up for you. That is Fibonacci sequence. That is the golden ratio. You might want to work on that. Even just drawing spirals at your heart. Drawing spirals, doodling spirals, seeing spirals from the divine, going through your crown chakra, down through your third eye, through your throat chakra, through your heart, even just continuing down, just corkscrewing into the center of the earth. Okay? Boom, boom, boom. And lastly, what is the most probable outcome if this advice, the divine advice, is followed? Boom. The universe is going to stop your conflict and defeat feelings. This is a major arcana card, so this is the foundational card, the universe. This is the world. This is whether it's karma, whether it's God, whatever you want to consider it. It has taken control. When you do these things, when you continue with your work, this reading is also an energy healing. I also recommend, if you are interested in joining the past life regression that I have coming up May 7th, if not May 7th, check my website, MoreWithAmora.com, and check for the events that are coming up. Maybe there's another past life regression. I also like to call them alternate life regressions because it may not be a life in the past. Again, time is not linear. So a lot of times we have fragmented pieces of ourselves that have been left with others, or in other situations, or even in this life. We live alternate lives in this existence. So perhaps that is something else that might assist you. But the most probable outcome is the universe taking care of those feelings of defeat, of being 75%. Okay? All right. What else is next? Spirit, let's take a look at any sexual trauma. Is there anything ready to be revealed that has not been revealed? What can we know about any stagnation, if that's a word, any stagnant energy in our sex lives, in our ability to find passion in the bedroom? I'm going to pull 3 cards. I'm going to pull the top 3. Take a deep breath in for me. And exhale. Well, we're going to take now the next top 3. But there's a lot of masculine energy. That's what that just showed me. A lot of masculine energy in your space that we're going to, before I continue. All right. So this was the first card that came out. So there's a lot of toxic masculinity in your space. Whether that was femininity that became, I don't think femininity is sexy, so I'm going to become masculine, and then you're operating in masculinity when you should be operating in femininity, so that masculinity is toxic to you within yourself, because not all masculinity is toxic, but what this showed me is that in your space, there is some toxic masculinity. So again, like I said, it could have started from within yourself. Maybe you saw a woman that was extremely feminine, and in your mind, you were like, that's actually weak. I don't want to do that. It could be the energy of a past lover whose toxic masculinity is still in your space. And with that, I recommend doing a session for dissolving cords, salt baths, using onyx stones, black obsidian stones, a yoni egg specifically, herbs for your vagina, actual herbs that you either place inside or are taking specifically for your womb and for your reproductive organs, to specifically pass that energy through. Okay, that releasing of that toxic masculinity that you have made a part of who you are. Okay, so you too. Okay, so that was part of what came up as to what it is, what that might be, that is causing a imbalance. We'll use that word. However, if you do these salt baths, you can always book a session with me. We can work with these cords. I also do candle work on your behalf to help release these things. I work in the spirit realm to assist in the release of these things. You will find relief. And so it doesn't have to, you can go to the beach. I mean, our beaches are closed, but if you can get to the beach, or if it's later, taking a salt bath, a 7-day juice ritual in the morning. There's lots of different ways, but there has to be some action in releasing this toxic masculinity. And when that is done, you have the fulfillment of all of your wishes sexually. But you do have to, and look, another chakra card came out. And which one did I say was going to come out? The throat chakra. So you have to speak up and you have to do that work. 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the chakras you're gonna really, really be focused on, although you should definitely always be grounded as well. And when you work on these chakras, then the rest of it will fall in alignment. And then also being reminded to have some time alone. And because we're talking sexually, do you masturbate? Because what this is telling me is like, hey, she should do a little bit of masturbation, but not with porn, not visualizing someone else. This is specifically to get in touch with yourself, specifically to just feel good about yourself. Maybe record yourself touching yourself, but this is something that is specifically for you. This will help assist you in breaking down whatever barriers have been built up through any traumas, abuse, or just being uncomfortable. Sex is so intimate that sometimes we have experiences and we're uncomfortable, and that leaves us, it doesn't even have to be like a rape or anything extremely tragic, although sometimes it is as well, but validate yourself and that it's okay that you felt that way. And now you're taking your power back. Okay? So in that, again, you're going to speak up for yourself sexually. The things that you like, the things that you want, you're speaking up on it. And you're going to find out what you're going to speak up on by exploring yourself. Exploring yourself, okay? And you will get, like, the sexual life that you just are ready for. Just ready. Okay? All right, I'm out of here. I am grateful. I am thankful. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I am looking for folks that are interested in doing video testimonials for my website, just whether it's Manifest and Chill, whether it's these readings, and if you would like to do one, I would love, love, love it. So let me know. Email me at morewithamora@gmail.com, and I have a little gift for you if you would like to do it. So I love you guys, or I love you. That's it. Besos.